Hello kids, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing very good at home. In last video I started a new chapter and the topic of the chapter was chapter 17 and topic is some great Indians. Okay, in my last video I have already explained this chapter, some great Indians. In this chapter I have explained about some great Indian personalities who have achieved a lot in different fields. They have achieved in the field of literature, they have achieved uh, in the field of art and medicine, surgery, so many fields, and they have contributed a lot to society. So today again I am going to discuss this chapter briefly, and after a brief discussion over this chapter I will be continuing with the question answers. So let's we have a recap of this chapter. First of all, I would like to repeat about Kalidas. Who was Kalidas? Kalidas was a great poet and a drama writer, and he was one of the Navratan during the ruling period of Chandragupta II. And as we know that Gupta period was one of the golden period in Indian history. Why? Because lots of development and progress took place during Gupta period only. Fine. So during the ruling period of Chandragupta II, he had 9 courtiers in his court, and Kalidas was one of the famous courtier in this court, and he was a great poet and dramatist. He was a great poet, even we can say, and he wrote lots of collection during his time which been very famous. And one of the most famous work of his time name is Abhijananam Shakuntalam Kumar Sambhav. So many writings are there which was written by Kalidas. Fine. Kalidas. Next is Mahatma Gandhi. Who was Mahatma Gandhi? All of we know that who was Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi's full name is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was born in Gujarat, Porbandar. Lovingly we call him Bapu. And he was given the title of Mahatma. Mahatma means सेंट, जो हम हिंदी में संत बुलाते हैं, संत महात्मा. That title was given to Mahatma Gandhi. The word Mahatma means the great soul. Yes, and one more title was given to him, father of nation. Lovingly he was called father of nation. We call him Bapu. And for his Gandhiji, during his education period, he went to England to complete his studies, and later on he went to South Africa, where he found that there is a discrimination created by South African government in that same place. It was a discrimination of skin color between the people who were of white skin color and the people who were of dark skin color. Both the skin colored people were discriminated. So this discrimination, sorry, it was not tolerable, and discrimination should not be at the basis of these god gifted things, like on the basis of skin color. Actually we should not support any kind of discrimination. So this totally hurted Gandhiji, and he fought against such a kind of discrimination. And during his lifetime, Gandhiji, he himself means came forward as a leader during the national movements, during the freedom movements. Fine, like non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement, satyagraha andolan, so many movements he fought very silently. Silently means to say he did not support any kind of violence. So he followed two paths, non-violence and satyagraha, and positively he became successful, and successfully he led the movement. Fine. But lastly, during a prayer he was assassinated, and this is all about a very short brief about Gandhiji. Next is Rabindranath Tagore. Who was Rabindranath Tagore? Rabindranath Tagore was a great poet, and he was born in Jorasaku, West Bengal, and he was born in Bengali family, and he wrote numbers of poems, and the collection of poem written by Rabindranath Tagore, it is collected in Gitanjali. Gitanjali is one of the most famous collection of poems written by Rabindranath Tagore. Fine. And he is worldwide famous for his writing, and he established Rabindra Bharati University. Earlier it was a school, but later on it is promoted into the university. Fine. Next is Shushruta. Who was Shushruta? Shushruta was a great surgeon of his time. The time when there was no medical equipment, the time when there was no medical advancement. So during that time, Shushruta made numbers of surgeries successfully, and his all teachings about surgeries are collected in his book written by himself, and the name of the book is Shushruta Samhita. Fine. Next is Charak. Who was Charak? Charak was a great physician, and he was a great physician of his time. He believed that we should pay attention on prevention rather than cure, because if we are prevented from any disease, if we are taking precautions, then it is much better than falling ill and getting treatment. Fine. So Charak believed in that philosophy, and he wrote a book, and its name was Charak Samhita, where all diseases and related cure is already mentioned over there. So this is all about the very short description of these great Indian people. So you please write these points in your notebook. Now let's we write related question answers of this chapter, and beta you also keep writing along with me what I am writing on the board. You please continue to copy, and please take care of your handwriting, because the word and the spelling which I am writing on the board, you have to write and copy very carefully. There should be zero mistake in your writing, and you should write very neatly by keeping gap between two words. So let's start question number 1. Write a short notes on Kalidas and his contribution to Indian literature. Fine. So what do we need to write here? We have to write about Kalidas and his contribution towards Indian literature. As we know that Kalidas was a great poet. So poetry, poems, these are all related to literature. So whatever writings he did in his time, during his time, and he contributed to the literature, that we have to mention. So what are his contributions? So let's see. Kalidas was a great poet during the rule of Chandragupta II. Fine. He was one of the 9 gems. Some of his well known work include Abhijna Nana, Shakuntalam, Meghdootam, So I said at the beginning of this explanation that Kalidas was a great poet. Yes, he was a great poet, and during his lifetime he wrote numbers of poems. Fine, and he was one of the 9 gem during the ruling period of Chandragupta II, and some of his well-known work was Avijnanam Shakuntalam, second is Meghadutam, and third is Kumar Sambhav. These are famous writings creation of Kalidas. So you please keep noting this first number's answer. Let's we start question number second. What did Sir Syed Ahmad Khan do for the reformation of the Muslim during the British rule? It means that Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, what did he do for the contribution for the reformation of Muslim during the British rule? That we have to write answer of this question. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan started movement for the spread of modern education and social reforms during British rule in India. Okay, so what do we need to see? That Sir Syed Ahmad Khan started movement for the spread, means he started numbers of movement for the spread of education, and he started numbers of movement for the social reforms during British rule in India. Yes, he supported education and he supported lots of reforms for the society. So for this reason he started numbers of movement. Please write the answer in the question. Next we start question number 3. Discuss Mahatma Gandhi's contribution to freedom struggle. Okay, so what do we need to do? We have to here in this question we have to write the contributions given to the society by Mahatma Gandhi related to freedom struggle. Okay, Gandhi ji was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar. He fought against the practice of apathy in South Africa. He followed the path of non-violence and satyagraha. Yes, as we know that Gandhiji was against of any kind of violence, so he followed two main paths only. It was non-violence and satyagraha, means being truthful, and he fought numbers of movement against British rulers for the to attain the freedom. So he fought numbers of movements like non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement. So Dandi March he followed. So there are numbers of movements followed by Gandhiji, and all movements was means silently, means by following these two ways, non-violence and satyagraha. These were the two essential keys which by which Gandhiji followed this movement. Please write this answer in the notebook. Next question is question number 4. Write a short note on the life of Rabindranath Tagore. Yes, what do we have to do? What do we have to write about the life? A short note about the life of Rabindranath Tagore. In very brief, we have to write. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th May 1861 at Jora Sako. He was a great poet and won Nobel Prize for literature. Gitanjali was one of his famous collection of poem. Yes. What do we need to do? What is the answer? Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th May 1861. When was he born? He was born on 7th May 1861 and in West Bengal, Jorasaku. He was a great poet. Yes, he used to write poems and his poems were worldwide famous and he won Nobel Prize. Yes, what did he win? He won Nobel Prize for literature, and Gitanjali was one of his famous collection of poems. Yes, Gitanjali was a name of book written by Rabindranath Tagore where he stored all his writing of poems, and it is one of the most famous work of Rabindranath Tagore. So beta, this is all about the question answers of this chapter. Up to 4th question I have written, but remaining 2 questions I am giving you for the homework. 2 questions which are left now, that you will be reading the book, you will be finding the answers, and if you face any problem you can asked to me, but these two questions I have left on you. You have to try to write answer, because you must learn that how to make answers. So this is for your practice work. You keep trying, and no matter if there is any mistake, I am there to help you. I will be back again with one more new chapter. Till then, have a nice day.